Time for Waluigi.
Wario time! Yeah. Ow! Yes.
Luigi time.
Oh, yeah!
Oh no. Yes. Yeah.
Start. Finish. Winner. Three, two, one, go! Finish. Winners.
Oh, yeah! Yes.
Time for Waluigi.
You got a star.
Wario time! Yeah.
You got a star.
Yes.
Luigi time. Yay. Yeah.
Dance time.
Woohoo!
Yeah!
You got a star.
Here! Two! Three!
Start.
One!
Yeah. 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 Whoa.
Finish. Winner.
Yes! Wario!
Oh yeah. Time for Waluigi. Huh? Whoa. Yeah.
Yes! Wario time! Yeah! Yes!
Luigi time. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yes.
Start. Finish. Winners.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Time for Waluigi. Ah,
You got a star.
oh. Ha.
Wario time! Hmm? Ow! Ha! Whoa. Ha! Whoa, ha! Wow! Yeah! Yeah! Yes! Yes!
Luigi time. Yeah.
Ouch! Whee!
Start. Finish. Winner.
Yes!
Time for Waluigi. Ha.
Wario time! Ha!
Three, two, one, go! Winner!
Yes.
Time for Waluigi. Whoa! Yeah! Ow. Yes! Ah.
Wario time! Ha! Oh, yeah! Ha! Ow! Yes!
Luigi time! Ah. Yes! Yes!
Start!
Yes!
Time for Waluigi. Huh?
gotta stop.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Luigi time.
Start.
Yeah.
You are a superstar.
Ah.